Dear second prep, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. It's Mr. Ahmed Mahmoud with you today to introduce a new mathematics lesson. Today, inshallah, we have Algebra Unit 1, Lesson 2. The lesson is called Factorizing Trinomial ax power of 2 plus bx plus c. In this lesson, inshallah, we are going to learn how can we factorize the trinomial in which the coefficient of the trinomial is not equal 1 or more than 1. Let's start the lesson. Factorizing the trinomial ax power of 2 plus bx plus c. For example, if we have 2x power of 2 plus 7x plus 5. Note here that here I don't have 1 as the last time in the last lesson. Okay, here I have 2. By looking carefully, we have 2, 7 and 5. We haven't here a common factor. So I have to respect 2. Okay, the first step, I'm going to open 2 brackets like this. Okay, 2 equal 2 times 1. Again, 2 equal 2 times 1. So 2x power of 2 will be 2x and x like this. Okay, and then I'm going to factorize 5. Okay, because I have here plus, so I'm going to repeat the middle sign as also as the last time, as I said in the last time. Okay, it will be plus plus. And I'm going to factorize 5. Okay, 5 divided by 1 equal 5. So the factors of 5 are 1 and 5. In this way, I'm going to use the property of means and extremes. Okay, and trial and error. What does it mean, Mr. Ahmed? I don't know exactly what the number must be here and what the number must be here. So first I'm going to write 1, for example, here and 5 here. Okay, 1 and 5. And now I'm going to check. 1 times x equal x. 2 times 5, 2x times 5 equals 10x. Because I have plus, so x plus 10x equals 11x. Okay, again x plus 10x equals 11x. Is this 11? No, it is not 11. So this choice is wrong. So I'm going to erase what I did like this and try another situation. I started with 1 and 5. Now I'm going to replace 5 here and 1 here like this. And again, and I'm going to write the numbers 5, multiply the numbers. 5 times x equals 5x, 2 times 1 equals 2x, 5x plus 2x, again 5x plus 2x equals 7. So this is the right answer. So this is the right situation, 2x plus 5 times x plus 1. So this way or this case depend on trial and error. You select a choice and you check by using means and extremes. Okay, I have many other ways to solve this one. I have the scissor way, okay, and I have the cross way, but I prefer this way. Is a very useful case because you use the means and extremes in the complete. So it's better to use this way. Okay, now let's solve another example or to explain another situation. For example, if I have 3x power of 2 plus 4x minus 7. Here I have minus. Okay, first I'm going to open 2 brackets. 3x power of 2, 3 equals 3 times 1. So I'm going to write 3x and x. Okay, now the sign is negative. I'm going to factorize 7. 7 divided 1 equals 7. So the two factors are 1 and 7. Okay, Now I will not start writing the sign now. I will leave the sign, okay, to the end of the factorization. Okay, the two factors 1 and 7. I'm going to write 1 here and 7 here like this. 1 and 7. And I'm going to check. 1 times x equal what? Equals x. 3 times 7 equal what? Equal 21x. Okay, now I'm checking by using difference. 21x minus x equal 20. Is this 20? No. So my choice was wrong. So I'm going to switch 7 here and 1 here. Okay? Okay, 7 times x equals 7x. 3 times 1 equals 3x. So 7x minus 3x, because this is minus. Again, 7x minus 3x equal 4. Yes, this is the correct situation. Okay, now I'm going to write the sign. The middle sign is positive. Okay, so the positive go to the bigger factor. Which one is bigger? 7x or 3x? Of course, it's 7x. 7x, it's a sign here. So here I have plus and here I have minus. Again, because this sign is negative, so you will give the middle sign to the bigger factor. The bigger is 7, so I have to write plus to 7 and the minus to 3. Okay, the sign of the 7 comes from here. Okay, and the sign of 3x, 3 times negative 1 gives me negative 3x. So this is the correct situation. Now let's solve example. In this example, factorize each of the following. Okay, 2, 3, and 1, they haven't a common factor. So I'm going to, because I have 2 here, so I have to use the means and extremes method. Okay, open 2 brackets. 2x equal 2x times x. Okay, 1 equals 1 times 1. Okay, so I will not factorize 1 outside because it's 1 times 1. So 1 here and 1 here. And I'm going to check by using means and extremes. Here 1 times x equal x and 2 times x equal 2x. Okay, because this sign is positive, so x plus 2x equals 3x. Yes, this is the correct choice. Okay, this sign is positive, so I'm going to send the middle sign in both brackets, plus, plus. Okay, here I have 3, negative 14, and negative 5. I haven't a common factor, so I have to open 2 brackets direct. Okay, here 3x power of 2 will be 3x and x. Okay, 5 equal 5 times 1, 1 times 5. Okay, so first I will start with writing 1 here and 5 here, and then I'm going to check. Here 1 times x equal x, and the extremes 3 times 5 equals 15x. Okay, I check by using minus. 15x minus x equal 14. Again, 15 minus 1 equal 14. So this is the correct choice. Okay, this sign, because this is minus, this sign go to the bigger. Which one's the bigger? This is the bigger, okay, and this is the smaller. Okay, the sign of the negative 15 comes from 5 times 3, so this is the sign is here. The negative is here because negative 5 times positive 3 equals negative 15, and here the positive sign because 1 times x equal 1x. Okay, another example. 3x power of 2 plus 10x plus 8. Here also 3, 10 and 8. I haven't here a common factor, so I will open two brackets direct like this. 3 equals 3 times 1, so it will be 3x and x. 8 equals 1 times 8 and 2 times 4. Okay, I'm going to start with 1 times 8, 1 here and 8 here. Okay, this is the means and this is the extremes. 1 times x equals x. 3 times 8 equals 24. Okay, 24 plus x, 24x plus x equals 25. So this is the wrong choice. I'm going to choose another one. Okay, I'm going to write 8 here and 1 here. 8x and 3x, here 8x and here 3x. 8 plus 3 equal 11. This is not 11, so I'm going to choose another one. Okay, so I will choose from 2 and 4. Okay, I'm going to write, for example, 4 here and 2 here, or 2 here and 4 here, it's okay. Now 4 times x equals 4x, 3 times 2 equals 6x, 4x plus 6x equals 10x. So this is the correct situation. Because this sign is positive, so I'm going to repeat the middle sign plus plus. Okay, another one. Five x power of 2 okay, 5x power of 2 plus 4x minus 12. I don't have a common factor, so I'm going to open two brackets like this. Here 5x and x. 12 equal 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. First I'm going to choose 1 times 12. I'm going to check. One times x equal 1x. 5 times 12 equals 60x. I'm check using minus. 60 minus 1 equal 59. This is the wrong case, so I'm going to cancel this one. Okay, now I'm going to use 12 times 1, 12x, and here 1 times 5 equals 5x. 12 minus 5 equals 7. So this is also a wrong case. I'm going to choose another one. Now I'm going to use 2 and 6. Okay, I'm going to write, for example, 2 here and 6 here. Okay, and check. 6 times x equals 6x. 5 times 2 equals 10. Okay, 10 minus 6 equals 4. So this is the correct choice. Okay, because this is negative, I'm going to send the middle sign to the bigger one. Which one is bigger? The bigger is 10. So this is plus and this is minus. Okay, so the sign of 10 equal positive 2 times positive 5, and the sign of 6 go here, so it will be negative 6 times x. Okay, number 5, 3, 7 and the negative 6. I don't have a common factor, so I'm going to open two brackets direct, and here 3y and y. Okay, and I'm going to check to factorize 6. 6 equal 1 times 6, 2 times 3. Here, I'm going, for example, write 1 here and 6 here. 1 times y equals 1y. 3 times 6 equal 18. This is minus, so I'm going to subtract. 18 minus 1 equals 17. So this is a wrong case. So I prefer to use pencil, okay, because we erase more than time. Okay, I'm going to use, here I have a note for you. I can't write 6 here because 6 and 3 have a common factor, so I will not use 1 and 6 again. I'm going to use 2 and 3. It's not allowed to write 3 here because I have 3 and 3 have a common factor, so I'm going to write 2 here and 3 here. 3 times 3 equals 9y, and 2 times y equals 2y. Okay, here this is negative, so I'm going to send the middle sign to the bigger one. This is plus and this is minus. Okay, the sign of 9 comes from here. The sign of negative 2y comes from here. Okay, so finally it is 3y minus 2 times y plus 3. Another example. Here I don't have a common factor, so I'm going to open two brackets like this. Here 5a and a. 16 equal 1 times 16, 2 times 8, 4 times 4. First I start with 1 with 18, 1 and 16. And then I'm going to try, okay, 1 times a, 16 times 5. 1 times a equals a, 16 times 5 equals 80a. And 80 plus a equals 81, so this is a wrong case. Now, I'm going to check 16 times 1. 16 times a equals 16a. 5 times 1 equals 5a. 16 plus 5 equals 21, so this is also a wrong choice. So I'm going to use 2 times 8. Okay, I'm going to write 8 here and 2 here. Okay, 8 times a equals 8. 5 times 2 equals 10. Okay, 8 plus 10 equals 18. Yes, this is the right situation or right choice. Okay, because this sign is positive, so I'm going to repeat the middle sign, negative, negative. Okay. Now, number 7. Here I don't have a common factor also, so I'm going to start with two brackets. Now I have a different situation. 6 equal 1 times 6 and 3 times 2. Okay, so I will start, for example, 2x and 3x. Again, 6 equal 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. So I'm going to start with 2 times 3 or 3 times 2 or 1 times 6. It's okay. Okay. 3 equals 3 times 1. It's not allowed to write 3 here. So I'm going to write 3 here and 1 here. Again, it's not allowed to write 3 here because 3 and 3 have a common factor in the same bracket. Okay, check. 3 times 3, 9x. 2 times 1 equals 2x. 9 plus 2, plus because this is a positive sign. 9 plus 2 equals 11, so this is a correct choice. Okay, I have negative here, so positive here, sorry. So I'm going to repeat the middle sign, negative, negative. Here, I have also a common factor. So, I'm going to open two brackets like this. Here 8 equals okay, here I have 8 and 8, and because 8 equal 1 times 8 and 2 times 4, so I'm going to start with 2 and 2x and 4x. Okay, now 5 equals 1 times 5. So I'm going to write 1 here and 5 here and check. 1 times 4 equals 4x. 2 times 5 equals 10x. And here I have plus, so 4 plus 10 equals 14. So this is the correct choice. Because this is positive sign, so I'm going to repeat the middle sign plus plus. Number 5. Okay, this one 6x power of 2 minus 21x plus 18. Okay, here by looking carefully, 6, 18 and 21, they have a common factor 3. So I'm going to start with writing 3 and open one bracket like this. Okay, 6 divided by 3 equal 2, and here x power of 2. Negative 21 divided by 3 equal negative 7x. 18 divided by 3 equal positive 6. Okay, here I have a common I have a number before x power of 2, so I'm going to use the means and extremes way. So I'm going to write 3, open two brackets. Okay, 2 equal 2 times 1, so it will be 2x and x. 6 equal 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Okay, now I'm going to try 1 and 6. It's not allowed to write 6 here because 6 and 2 have a common factor. So I'm going to write 1 here and 6 here, and I'm going to try means and extremes. Okay, here the means are x. Here the extremes are 12x. Okay, I'm going to check by plus. 12 plus 1 equals 13, so this is a wrong choice. I'm going now to use another choice. I'm going to choose 2 times 3. It's not allowed to write 2 here because 2 and 2 have a common factor. So I'm going to write 3 here and 2 here. 4 times 2 equals, 2 times 2 equals 4x. 3 times x equals 3x. And now I'm going to make plus. 4 plus 3 equals 7. So this is the correct choice. Okay, because this is positive sign, so I'm going to repeat the middle sign, minus, minus. Okay, here 21x power of 2y power of 2. I see 21, 6 and 15 have a common factor. And also I see different order. I have x power of 2 in all of them, and so I can't arrange the expression using x. Y, I have here y power of 2, y power of 3 and y power of 4. Y is different, so I'm going to arrange by using y. Okay, the biggest y is here, so I'm going to start with this one, negative 15 x power of 2 y power 4. Okay, and then the little y, the smaller y, is y power of 3, so this is the middle term, 6x power of 2 y power of 3. Finally, this is the last term, positive 21 x power of 2 y to the power of 2. Okay, now I'm going to identify the common factor. Because I have negative in the first, so the common factor must be negative. 15, 6 and 21 in table 3. X power of 2 is common. Finally, I have y power 4, y power of 3, y power of 2. So I'm going to take y power of 2. Finally, I'm going to open bracket like this. Negative 15 divided 3 equal 5. And the x power of 2 cancelled. Y power 4 minus 2 equal y power of 2. Positive 6 divided negative 3 equal negative 2. X power of 2 cancelled. Y power of 3 minus y power of 2 give me y. Positive 21 divided negative 3 equals negative 7. X power of 2 over x power of 2 cancelled. Y power of 2 over y power of 2 cancelled. Okay, this is the expression what I'm going to factorize. Because the expression starts with 5, so I'm going to use the means and the extremes. Okay, write down the common factor and open two brackets. 5y power of 2, so it is 5y and y. 7 equals 7 times 1, so I'm going to write 7, 1 times 7. So I'm going to write 1 here and 7 here, or the opposite, it's okay. I'm going to write 1 and 7, and I'm going to check means and extremes. Okay, here I have y, and here I have 5 times 7, 35y. I'm check using minus. 35 minus 1 equals 34, so this is a wrong choice. I'm going to choose another one. I'm going to write 7 here and 1 here. 7 times y equals 7y. 5 times 1 equals 5. 7y minus 5y equal 2y, so this is the correct choice. Okay, now because this one is negative, so the middle sign go to the bigger one. So the bigger one is negative 7y, so this is the opposite sign. The sign of the negative 7y comes from here, and the sign of the positive y comes from here, from 1. Okay, this is the final situation. Okay. Okay, here I have to 4x time bracket, so I have to expand the brackets by distribute 4x among the brackets. So it will be 4 times 3, 12 x power of 2. 4 times 7, positive 28 xy. And here drop down negative 5y power of 2. Now I'm going to check the common factor. 12, 28 and 5, I don't have a common factor. And check the arrange x power of 2 and the x, and there isn't x here, so it's all done. Okay, now I'm going to factorize. Because I have here 12, so I'm going to use means and extremes. 12 equal 1 times 12, or 2 times 6, or 3 times 4. It's up to you. I'm going to start with 2 times 6, 2x, and now 5y equal 1 times 5. I'm going to write 1 here and 5 here, and check by using means and extremes. Here the means equal 1 times 6, 6x, y, and 2 times 5 equals 10 xy. I'm check using minus. 10 minus 6 equal 4, so this is the wrong choice. Now I'm going to choose another case. Now I'm going to switch here. Okay, I'm going to use 5 here and 1 here. 5 times 6 equals 30. 2 times 1 equals 2. 30 minus 2 equals 28. So this is a correct choice. This is negative, so I'm going to send the middle to the bigger one. The bigger is 30, so this is positive 30 and this is negative 2. The sign of 30 comes from here, so I'm going to write positive here and the negative here. Another example, 25m minus 10 plus 10m power of 2. The order is not correct, so I'm going to start with 15m power of 2. So this is the middle term, positive 25m minus 10 at the end. Here I have 15, 25, and 10. They have a common factor 5. 15 divided by 5, 3 m power of 2. 25 divided by 5 equals 5 m. Negative 10 divided by 5 equals negative 2. It's start with 3, so it is means extremes. Open two brackets. And write 5 here. 3m power of 2, it will be 3m and m. Okay. Here I have 2, so it will be 2 times 1. I'm going to write 1 here and 2 here. So this is means extremes. 3 times 2, 6m. 1 times m equals m. 6m minus, because this is minus, 6 minus 1 equal 5. So this is a correct choice. Because I have negative here, so I'm going to send the middle to the greater. So this is plus 6 and this is minus m. The positive sign, the sign of the extremes, comes from here, and the sign of negative m comes from here. Finally, it will be 3m minus 1 times m plus 2. Okay, in this example, this is a very important example because the complete is stable in every exam. Okay, 6mx power of 2 minus 11x minus 10 equals this expression. The best way to solve the complete using means and extremes. Okay, here 2x times number equal 6x power of 2. 2 times what equals 6. 2 times 3x. And number times 2 equals 10. It's 5. Again, number times 2 equals 10. So this is 5. Another 1. Here this expression equals the two brackets. 3x times what equals 3x power of 2. So this is 3x times x. And what times what equals 6. Oh, this is I have to factorize. Here I have 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Because it's not allowed, okay, I need two numbers gives me 7, so I'm going to use means and extremes. Okay, first I'm going to start with 2 and 3. I'm going to write, for example, 2 here. It's not allowed to write 3 here because I have 3 and 3. So I'm going to write 2 here and 3 here. 3 times 3 equals 9x. 2 times x equals 2x. Because this sign is negative, so I'm going to subtract. 9x minus 2x equal 7. So this is the correct choice. Okay. Here, 2x times what equal 2x power of 2, it's times x. And 3y times negative 2y, 3 times negative 2 equal negative 6. Y times y equals y power of 2. Finally, this one comes from means and extremes. The means are 3y times x equals 3xy. And the extremes, 4 times negative 4, 2 times negative 2 equal negative 4xy or yx. Finally, 3 plus negative 4 equal negative 1. So it is negative xy. And this is the end of the lesson. I hope it was helpful for you. See you inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. See you.